Hi everyone, and welcome to the table for a quick story and unboxing. Before we get started, if you're a fan of vintage, rare, nostalgic art like me, or want to know which cards might be underappreciated at the moment in the market, hit the subscribe button and boom, you made, if you know what I mean. I've got a lot more things like this tucked away and on the way, so I suggest you do that for your own good. Today, I'm going to be unboxing the first ever made Castle of Dark Illusions card. In my opinion, it's very undervalued at the moment, and frankly, that's probably due to the fact that not many people have done their research and realized this is the first one made, period. I'll be telling you the story of how and when it was released, as well as going through the next few versions of this card that came out under both the Japanese OCG and North American TCG. In terms of rarity, we're talking Pop 19 PSA total. Let's go ahead, see what this card looks like. Why don't we? All right. Look at the back. The backs of these cards always amaze me. And any of this dotting you see, this staining right here, it's all fake. That's like part of the ink. That's part of the printing process they use. They wanted the cards to look old. They wanted the cards to look weathered, even though they're completely not at all. In the front. Wow. Good looking card, guys. Now this is obviously a graded card. Big shout out to Dr. Crazy Chemist on Instagram, who gave me a great deal on this card. Go check out his page. He has a lot of old first edition cards like this one on his channel. So I highly suggest you do that. Let's see if we can just bring this up to the light a little bit so you can get another look at this. There's almost like, let me take it out of this protector here. All right, guys. So up in the light here, I hope you can see the purple hues on the background there. And don't mind these are just on the PSA case there, so I'll be able to buff that off a little bit later. But very good looking card. I'm pretty happy with that. In terms of condition, obviously it is a 7, so it's not gonna be absolutely perfect. You do have a little bit of a line across the card right here. It looks like, I don't know if that's a print line or what that would be there. You see that really faint line? And centering doesn't look terrible, a little off to the left. That's to be expected on these super early cards. And in terms of the back, centering's off to the right a little bit. Edges look great though. Edges and corners, no complaints. And then in terms of on the black section here, it does look like that's actually on the card, those little white markings there, if you can see that. But again, you know, I knew I was buying a PSA 7, so I think that's actually pretty good condition, and you know, I'm very happy with that. All right, so the backstory and release of this card. As you might know, Bandai made Yu-Gi-Oh cards a few months before Konami began in 1998, but Bandai never made a Castle of Dark Illusions card, so this is truly the first. This card was potentially included, but not guaranteed, in the first Yu-Gi-Oh Game Boy game, Duel Monsters, released on December 16th, 1998. I say not guaranteed because 3 random cards were included with each game out of a set of 10 cards, but all 10 were the first ever print runs for Konami, including cards like Red Eyes, which I have a standalone video on where I unboxed the PSA 10, so check that video out if you haven't already. So in terms of releases after this one, March 1st, 2000, the OCG released a Castle of Dark Illusions in Booster 7. Moving forward a little bit, February 22nd, 2001, so we're talking about a year later, Metal Raiders released to the OCG and included a reprint of that Castle of Dark Illusions card. June 26th, 2002, so again, moving ahead even more, North America saw the release of Metal Raiders, as many know, which would include a Castle of Dark Illusions as well. And finally, January 23rd, 2003, the OCG saw another reprint in Duelist Legacy Volume 4. Well, everyone, I hope you learned something. Thanks for coming and taking a sit with me and hearing a little story today and expanding your knowledge if you didn't know already. And take care out there. And remember, subscribe for more stories and unboxings. Thanks, guys.